Hi everybody, Dan Illman here with the DRF Bets Race of the Day for Sunday, May the 27th. It's the Grade 3 Lone Star Park Handicap, and of course you can play it with your very own DRF Bets account. Sign up right now and you can access a pretty good deal. Join the Belmont Stakes action in a couple of weeks with free cash. Learn more at drf.com/bet. Here's the field for the Grade 3 Lone Star Park Handicap, carded as race number 9 on Sunday, and you can access free formulator past performances by going to the Race of the Day event page on drf.com and downloading them. And handicap along with me. We'll take the field in post position order. 5 entered, 4 will run. The number 2, Full of Luck, will scratch to run at Santa Anita on Saturday. And we'll begin with the even money morning line favorite, the number 1, Mubtahij, for the Justify connections of Mike Smith and Bob Baffert. And I have to admit, every time Mubtahij is entered, my leg starts to shake, sort of like when a dog gets its belly scratched, because he's not the most trustworthy horse in the world. He's very talented, as evidenced by his earnings. He's banked almost $6 million in his career, and he's a Grade 1 stakes winner. But there have been times where Mubtahij has looked like a sure winner on paper, and he hasn't been able to come through, like the Native Diver in 2017, where he couldn't get to prime attraction, and several other races. Now, he's been against the best of the best. Horses like American Pharaoh and California Chrome and Gun Runner. Mubtahij, perhaps all he needs is this little bit of drop in class and distance, but he is returning relatively quickly from Dubai after finishing 3rd in the World Cup, and he's going to be a short-priced favorite. I just have never trusted him, and perhaps you can get him at a short price in the Lone Star Park Handicap. On a speed figure standpoint, he is the horse to beat. Full of Luck, the 2, is expected to scratch, but the 3, Shotgun Cowboy, is an interesting pace presence, as we see from our Timeform US pace projector. In a short field, we don't expect a fast pace up front, and that would usually favor horses on or near the early lead. And as you see, Timeform US has the 3, Shotgun Cowboy, out there on the front end. The issue is that Shotgun Cowboy really hasn't proven to be a true graded stakes horse in his career. His most recent race at Lone Star, the Steve Sexton Mile, I thought he ran quite well. It was a speed favoring track. B Jersey, the favorite, controlled the race from the start, and Shotgun Cowboy, I thought, finished really gamely to be 3rd behind the 2 favorites, B Jersey and the classy Gervin. He's coming into this race in good form. His race 2 starts back. He was on a fast pace throughout and won at Oaklawn over subsequent graded stakes winner Rated R Superstar. And if he gets out to an easy lead, perhaps Shotgun Cowboy can take this field a long, long way. The 4 is Fear the Cowboy. Heck, it wouldn't be Texas racing without a couple of cowboys in here, and Fear the Cowboy is a well-traveled son of Cowboy Cal. He's banked almost $2 million in his career, and while no match for Mubtahij in a big cap 2 starts back, it's worth noting, A, that was a really wet track, B, it was a really slow pace for that class of horse, and while Mubtahij was up close to that slow pace, Fear the Cowboy tried to come from last, and he just couldn't overcome that scenario, finishing a well-beaten 3rd. And he didn't get a great pace set up in his most recent start, the Grade 2 Charlestown Classic, around 3 turns, and he was still firing in the stretch to only get beat a length and a quarter. As we saw from this Timeform US pace projector, if he's going to come from last in this situation, he is up against it. But he's one of the few horses in this race that has actually run fast races, fast enough to compete with Mubtahij on his very best. If this race turns into a turf race, let's say the field of 4 is separated by 2 lengths turning into the stretch, and it becomes a war of attrition and gameness, I'm not sure I trust Mubtahij, but I do trust Fear the Cowboy. He is a solid horse who has run over just about every racetrack around. I'm not worried whether he handles Lone Star or not. Completing the field is the number 5, South Beach, and in a way, South Beach could be the key to this race. This is a $1 million colt that just hasn't panned out for Steve Asmussen, but he's getting blinkers for the first time, and Timeform US has him 2nd on the pace projector. Maybe he goes after the 3, Shotgun Cowboy, and tries to get the jump on this field as the longest price in this race. He obviously has potential as a son of Tappet. He has earned some nice figs early in his career, but he's very, very lightly raced, and Shotgun Cowboy finished well ahead of him last time out in the Steve Sexton Mile. Asmussen's hoping that the blinkers really wake him up. We'll take a look at my top pick in the Lone Star Park Handicap, and while Mubtahij is the marquee name and way the horse to beat, I am going to take a chance with the well-traveled Fear the Cowboy. I just trust him a little more, and he'll be a slightly better price. 4, 1, and 3 for me in the Grade 3 Lone Star Park Handicap. It's a nice card at Lone Star on Sunday, and if you want to bet it, no better place than with DRF Bets. Will Justify take the crown? Heck if I know, but I do know that you can join the Belmont Stakes action with free cash when you sign up to DRF Bets. Learn more at drf.com/bet. Approximate post time for the Grade 3 Lone Star Park Handicap, race number 9 on Sunday, 6:42 Central. Best of luck.